Yo, yo, yo. Check 1, 2. This is it. It's official. This is the podcast. No name, just the camera, me, lights, camera, action. And I'm your host, BT. Um, let's see. Like I said, it's just called the podcast. I'm just gonna do a quick rundown. Nothing spectacular, but this is the first official episode. So, um, you know, just gonna get started. Figure it out on the way. I push people to do that all the time. So I'm gonna take my own medicine and just get started. So once again, my name is BT, and all right, here we go. What we're gonna be covering is a lot of stuff. So I was doing the research on how I was gonna put this together, and what I want to do is what I want to do is or what I'm going to do is health, media, leadership, and entrepreneurship. Those are going to be the pillars. So that's what this is about. This right here, this intro, this season, episode 1, I may or I plan to do a newsletter or some type of email or something. So it's so yeah, I get to that. However, this podcast is gonna be for people who are like at a threshold and maybe need encouragement to take the leap. Take the first big step. You know, it's all about building a community so we can, push each other and so we can make stuff happen. You know, celebrate each other's wins. Um, a little bit about me. Let's see. A father, a 9 to 5er. Um, you know, on a mission with a vision. Um, hustler, all of the above, grinder. You know, so come up in the military background. Lived most of my life in the South, so if that gives you any outlook on what I'm bringing to the table, good. If not, just stay tuned. Stick with me. This is going to develop and unfold and become something. So if you're ready to get started, you can start with me because I'm just going to get started, figure it out on the way, build wings on the way down, learn to fly. Alright? So I'm working with limited time because I wanted to do this before midnight. I wanted to start a little bit earlier, but here we are. So, and it's almost midnight, so I want to knock this out so I can edit it and get it out ASAP. Now, my goal, my objective is to obviously inspire, display my way of doing things and share what works for me. Sharing my experiences, hoping that it'll help others shed some light on things, really. As much as I want to influence the youth, I think my experiences will be more effective to those that are closer to my age, and really, I want to do a lot of this podcasting content, interacting with others, to really help the younger generation, I guess you could say, like a version of me 10 years ago, you know. So that type of stuff. Um, but a little bit more about me. I have a media business, and I'm looking to do this right here, this podcasting, and um, I'm sitting here like I'm live right now. But I do want to do this the best way I can. However, I'm working on doing this straight through. One take Jake, but so far so good. So if you didn't notice, I had jotted down some notes and I pretty much covered everything. So um, I'm going to be working on this, putting this out as often as possible. And as far as guests, um, I don't. I definitely will. I don't know when, but I was doing something on Instagram, uh, like an inside job, 60-second, 90-second podcast, and I had a few people uh, inquiring about doing a sit down or what have you, but I definitely am considering that. So I got uh, a lot going on in the social media world, so I'm gonna pin all of that down, get it simplified, and give you guys something interesting, you know, entertaining, educational, and enlightening. That's the aim. But hold on just a second. Um, like I said, I pretty much covered everything. Uh, I like to work out, so I'll be having gym videos. I'll be having a lot of real life stuff. I'm be filming and just doing a whole lot. So it's gonna be a lot. So at first, it, we don't even know what direction it's gonna go. We just going. Um, so just documenting. I've always been documenting. This is actually like my third or fourth podcast. Staying consistent is very tough. So, um, yeah, jeez. But I'm gonna stay consistent on this one. Y'all hold me to that. And I'm looking at the timer over here because, like I said, I'm trying to knock this out. Doing good on time. Uh, but other than that, I'm really excited about this. I don't want to get too much into it because it's late and I am tired. I am sleepy. I've been working on getting to sleep earlier so I can perform better during the day, be more alert. And I've been doing it today. I just had to go out of town, so I got home late. Just kind of threw my day off, so I've been up late. But one thing I wanted to do was get this recorded and just get started. So mission complete, and I am. Excuse me. Um, I am done. Uh, yeah, like I said, I'm really excited. Once I get you know, this out and get started, I'm gonna get a name together, and it's just gonna be pretty cool. So, uh, hope you enjoyed this introduction. Like I said, it's just really getting the ball rolling. Excuse me. this isn't my first rodeo, but I'm excuse me, I've done this a few times, so let's see what happens. Peace.